What is up everyone, this is Scher talking and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I want to talk about singer Cinderella in a character spotlight where we'll be talking about her utility, if she's good enough, how to properly equip her with seeds and use her in real game scenario. Singer Cinderella is a free character that we got from free on Battle Challenge event and she really surprised me. She competes with premium characters easily. Although we have to understand that because she is free, she has much lower status than premium units. Well, Singer Cinderella at level 90 has 2.5 thousand HP, 1.2 thousand attack and defense, and you can see that they are higher than a Mulan at level 90 as well, with no limit broken. But the first limit break will give you 10% increased status, and you will actually break through the attack and defense values of Cinderella. Not really the HP values, but then second limit break is enough to beat her entirely. But there is something very interesting because not many people will be able to get Mulan limit broken so easily. And she even has the very good EX skill that we'll be talking about in a few. So what are actually the differences and similarities between these characters? As I said, the status are pretty similar if you don't have a Mulan limit broken, but then because you get all limit break from Singer Cinderella, she will get the extra effects that are increased effect, attack down for 3 turns, and then the second limit break gives you level 2 attack down, and the third one gives you extra SP reduction. Also, at the second limit break, your attack becomes massive damage to enemies. And that is the most important aspect of limit breaking a character. The second limit break gives you the max potential of the skill. The third one gives you a discount in SP. So, Mulan to really beat Cinderella needs 2 limit breaks to improve her damage and add new effects. Okay, so Mulan, as she goes, does not have the attack down, and then, as you can see, she gets, and then she improves damage and improves the attack down. Now, because I don't have any limit break, her attack is called heavy damage to enemies, while Cinderella, it's called massive damage to enemies. That is also the same case with Maleficent. A lot of people re-rolled their accounts to get Maleficent because she was on a dedicated banner. It was easy to focus on her and even get a limit break. Mulan could be acquired for free, the first character that you can actually re-roll for, and I still don't regret pulling for Mulan because it's easy to trigger her EX skill. After allies attack 5 times, deals heavy damage to one enemy. But it depends. If you have 2 buffers in your party, they are not really attacking, they are casting their skills. That means that Mulan will attack with other 2 characters, that means 3 attacks, and then on the second turn you attack the other 2 times, and then in that turn she triggers her EX attack. In the case of Maleficent, she has even harder to trigger EX skill, in my opinion at least. Eventually it becomes something that you can trigger every turn, but it's not easy to. We can check it here on character info, and Maleficent is here. Well, the game doesn't really show, but you need to be on level 5 attack, and she will attack again. In her case, it's an AOE attack. So that's great, because if you are in a fight where there are multiple enemies, she will keep doing high damage. And to reach a level 5 attack, some people want to bring a seed that gives her level 2 attack, and then she can get level 3 attack from either Genie or Belle. So, Maleficent takes time to reach her max potential, but then on turn 2 onwards, if you have the right setup, or at the worst case scenario, turn 3 onwards, you can keep attacking with her EX activation. But in the current game, all the challenges that we have, you can go to the Magic Gate, have weak enemies and then a big boss. You kill those weak enemies super fast. So for now, we have to focus on only one enemy, because this is the one that is going to take more time to be killed. And then this is the case where Mulan and Cinderella works better than Maleficent, usually. Well, in the case of Cinderella, she even has the easiest trigger for all these 3 characters. Look, when under 3 or more support effects deals heavy damage to one enemy, there are higher damage types like massive. Heavy is not that strong, but it's free. How do you actually trigger this? It's super easy. That's why it's so good. For example, I have Belle, well, fully limit broken for her additional effects, so that means 3 limit breaks. But just the first limit break already gives her a 3rd effect. See? Crit chance up, crit power up, and attack up. 3 effects. So cast this skill, and then from turn 1 already, Cinderella will always be using her EX skill. And you can decide to use Cinderella to defend instead of attacking if you want to use a turtle strategy, because she triggers the EX effect even when not attacking, because it's conditional to having support effects on herself. So compared to the 3 characters, she has the easiest EX effect. That is crazy because she's free. Hence why I'm so surprised about Cinderella. Now I want to show you how this exactly works. I will be casting, for example, Belle skill and then attack with everyone else's. Look, we just got 3 support effects. That means that I also triggered Belle EX skill, but we are talking about Cinderella. She just used her EX attack. So that's pretty crazy and so easy to trigger. So this is why it's so easy to use Cinderella. You can actually just generate SP and still do good enough damage. When attacking, you get between 6 and 10 SP points. When defending, you always get 10. And Cinderella will be doing damage via her EX skill. Okay, there are single target specialists that will do damage with their main skill and then again with their EX skill, and their damage will be much higher, of course, but sometimes it's about sustain and squad synergy, and you need to bring a healer and buffers, and then she can just stay there helping you. She's also a very strong and capable farmer if you want her to be one. For example, her damage is higher than Mulan because of her damage being massive on full limit break. You can go here on the stage bonus pixels and you can see how much damage she's doing at level max. Well, I will just be using her skill and you can see, look, we are doing 4.1 thousand damage up to 4.4 thousand damage. Now I will be using my Mulan and you will be seeing how much damage she will be doing here, and that is only 3,000. It is close to a 50% damage increase, moving from heavy to massive damage. Well, since it's super easy to trigger her EX skill, we should talk about ability customization. And for example, in this account I have SP consumption minus 10%. I don't really like this one because I will not be using her AOE skill that often besides farming. So let me open my secondary account to show you a better effect. I have SP charge on EX skill activation. This is just 2-star rarity, meaning that it's a 70% chance to give you a level 2 SP charge. Then it lasts for 2 turns. It triggers on the exact turn where she uses her EX skill and the next one as well. So you're gonna get 2 points of SP if it triggers, and then up to 4 points of SP if it triggers again on the second turn, generating extra SP. Like I said, she can get SP from defending, that will be 10 points, and she will get from attacking, that will be between 6 to 10. I think this one is better than the SP gain version, because the SP gain version will not trigger on the current turn, only on the next turn, based on how she actually functions. So that's probably the best seed to give her now. You can think about extra attack ups and stuff, but in my opinion, those types of buffs should come from a buffer in long fights and not from triggering it via EX skills. If you get other stuff like, for example, extra max SP, it's okay as well, since it's always good to have those type of effects. Anyway, this is the end of this video. I am really loving Singer Cinderella, especially because she's free, and I will be using her on the future content. Well, what do you think about her? Say here on the comment section, and if you enjoyed this video, click the like button, and I hope to see you soon in the next video or live stream. Goodbye.